Our Havasupai adventure began at the historic Caverns Inn off Route 66. It's not just a quirky roadside stop, it's also where you'll pick up your official Havasupai permit. We arrived the night before, checked in, grabbed our permit packet, and prepped for an early start. Key things to know about permits: they are required in order to enter the Havasupai Indian Reservation. Each permit is $455 and includes 3 nights and 4 days. To beat the Arizona summer heat, we left the inn at 3 a.m. and had boots on the ground by 4:40 a.m. before sunrise. You start at 5,200 feet elevation and descend all the way to the campground, which is at about 2,800 feet. So there's a total elevation drop of about 2,500 feet. Most of that loss happens in the first 2 miles as you descend into the canyon through steep switchbacks carved in the rock. From there, it's about 10 miles one way to the campground, winding through soft sand, dry riverbeds, and the beautiful red cliffs of the canyon. You'll pass through Havasupai Village around mile 8 before making your final push to the campground. Get your first glimpse of that beautiful Havasupai Falls, which is nothing short of surreal. We scored an incredible campsite near the top of Mooney Falls, where minimal people walked through our campsite, but we had to cross 2 creek beds in order to find it. Campsites are first come, first serve, so if you want a prime spot, plan to hike all the way through before settling down. Mooney Falls is just downstream from camp, but getting there is quite the adventure. It's definitely not for the faint of heart. Although there are gloves available to hike down to Mooney Falls, I would recommend bringing your own. This will give you a great amount of confidence so that as you transition with some of the metal chains and through the rock, you'll feel really comfortable and you won't have any holes or hurt your hands. Once you get down, it is absolutely beautiful. We jumped in, took a swim, and had a snack break before we headed to Beaver Falls. We crossed a lot of water, so my best recommendation is to wear a pair of water shoes. I chose the Vivo Barefoot water sandals with toe socks, and it worked out so well. I didn't get any wear or friction or blisters on my feet, which for 4 days of heavy hiking, that is what you want. So along your way to Beaver Falls from Mooney Falls, you have several different water crossings that you will hit, and you will find a couple falls that don't have any names, actually, at least that I'm aware of. But then you'll make your way. There's some technical parts, not anything as technical as the Mooney drop, but totally doable. Go slow, 1 foot at a time, 1 person at a time. We arrived at Beaver Falls and we got in the water, had lunch, and spent several hours there. We decided not to go to the Convergence because of the heat and because we got a little bit of a later start, and it's important if you're going to do the Convergence to start very early. And with the summertime in Arizona, the weather can be a little bit unpredictable. So we decided to swim around. There's this really cool cave under the waterfall that we kind of swam into, hung out there, and on our way back we saw some amazing wildlife, longhorns, and it's really incredible to see all this greenery in the middle of the canyon. On our 3rd day, we decided to go up to the village, and we also went down to Havasupai Falls, which is the most accessible falls out of all of them. It doesn't require you to go down to Mooney Falls and that little climb down. So it's really great for people who are older, young, and it allows you to see the beauty of the falls in the middle of the desert without having to worry about your safety. Again, absolutely beautiful. We spent the rest of the day relaxing, packing up camp, and we headed out the following day nice and early at 4 a.m. to ensure that we would limit our sun exposure and heat, because during the summertime it can be a little bit unpredictable in regards to how hot it can get. So we wanted to make sure that the majority of our hike we were in cooler weather. Overall, highly recommend. See all of my information in the
Thank you for
description
checking out
below.
my Havasupai video. Videos to come, check out how to train for Havasupai, how to fuel, and also what to pack. Because packing and weight matter in this instance. So we will break it down for you so that you will be both physically and mentally prepared to take on this absolutely beautiful bucket list backpack trip.